Well, I fully intended to record yesterday, but a side project, a personal project, ended up taking all day instead of just a couple of hours. So I bring you the first of a few videos full of content having to do with our stars, but today's all about announcements and celebration. So stay tuned to the very end if you want those fun spoilers. But first off, we celebrate our favorite couple because it's their anniversary, or it was on the 16th. Yes, on the 16th, we celebrated the happy couple, although, let's be frank, Claire wasn't all that pleased at the beginning. Later, not so bad, yeah? Okay, so a very happy anniversary, but Elle here, also known as @displaced in time, isn't the only one who shared an image here, but with the very simple happy wedding anniversary to the only couple ever. Not the only couple, but yeah, let's see what else we got. As Elizabeth Smith, also known as Dump Spiro 67, says happy wedding anniversary to Jamie and Claire, the Frasers, and hashtagging Outlander as well. Both of those are really good pictures, great moments to celebrate this happy couple, or at least this adventurous couple where things go wrong quite often. Not to be outdone by his own daughter, though, we have a very happy birthday to Jeremy Irvine. Hope you enjoy your celebration. And yes, Jeremy Irvine, if you remember, is our new Henry Beauchamp. Kind of depends on how you want to pronounce it. Either way, Claire's Pop having a very happy birthday for his first time as an Outlander alum. Or maybe it's appropriate to just call him a current cast member, but either way. And another happy birthday to that notorious Lord Sandringham. Yes, a very happy birthday to Simon Callow. Hope you enjoy your celebration. He was notoriously kind of on the fence for a long while. Strange little allure to him, I suppose. And then just evil. Okay, moving on to happier subjects. In the States, we celebrated our dads. The Outlander Lounge shares this one. Happy Dads Day. Enjoy a laugh or two with some dad jokes. Share them with the family. So let's check through these real quick. Outlander dad jokes. Why do melons have weddings? Because they cantaloupe. Yeah, these are bad. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Oh gosh, yeah. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb. Oh gosh. Why can't your hand be 12 inches long? Because, and then it would be a foot. Okay, these are just awful. My bairns are refusing to nap. They're guilty of resisting arrest. Okay. Where do fish keep their money? In the riverbank. Bad, oh bad. What could be more incredible than a talking dog? A spelling bee. Woof. Gosh. Did you know it takes 3 sheep to make 1 sweater? That's fascinating. I didn't know they could knit. Oh boy. What do you call it when a frog eats a firefly? A light snack. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. I didn't trust theirs. They're always up to something. That's really bad, but I'm trying. And that's really bad, but they're trying. Happy birthday to our dads, who are always willing to laugh at the very first time we told the joke, why did the chicken cross the road? And laugh like it's the first time they'd ever heard that joke. Though belated, a very happy Father's Day to our dads. And to continue with the joy of this particular video, I have a fantastic bit of news for one of our actors. Yeah, Richard Rankin is doing fantastic in his new show, Rebus. BBC Scotland Cobbs shares. Rebus has achieved over 10 million streams on BBC iPlayer. The gritty crime drama is not only an audience favorite, but it's also a hit with the press receiving some fantastic reviews. And of course, there is a link to watch that. I'll include that. I don't know how many of us can actually reach it that are watching it, but I'll include it just in case anybody who doesn't know where to go find it. But yeah, look at these. Rebus is gritty Scottish drama at its best. This new version has a dark charisma, both ferocious and violent. This is a most welcome revival, and Richard Rankin's Rebus is physical, forceful, and irresistible. We expect nothing less from Richard. Fantastic. So glad he's having success with this. And a little bit of something else for another one of our actors. As Karen Pirie is now underway for season 2. Yes, the filming has begun. ITV shares Karen Pirie series 2 is officially in production. Lauren Lyle, Miss Emery Kenny, Chris Jenks, and Zach Wyatt will return to the cold case murder drama produced for ITV, ITVX, We Are STV, and STV Player, which reinvestigates a 1990s kidnapping. Watch this space. All right, we will do so. This is awesome. Lauren Lyle was fantastic in the first season, and I got a great kick out of it. I do enjoy the crime dramas, and I used to enjoy the cold case that used to play years ago here, where every week they'd find a cold case, dig it up, and try to solve it. This is that, like an expanded version. Markham Froggatt Irwin, nice name, shares KP is back. Lauren Lyle stars as Karen Pirie in the highly anticipated second season of the critically acclaimed series from World Prods for ITV. Production now underway. And it looks like that has a link to, I'll try to include that as well. But I wanted to share this post too because this is a classic image from the first season, and it kind of says it all as far as her character and the situation she's in. She's a great cop who stands out in a crowd, but you kind of have to look for her because she's lower than everybody else, because height, it's a thing some of us don't have. But looking forward to the second season. Very, very excited for you, Lauren. And I've got more information for you. This one on a convention that I'm not going to. Charles told us last week that he is not going to be able to be at the Fergus Fest, but that some of his friends were. Fergus Scottish Fest shares this post. Duncan LaCroix, known as Murtaugh on Outlander, will be joining Maria Doyle Kennedy. I almost always mess up her name. It's a very nice name. Just me, I'm slow. At the 2024 Fergus Scott Festival, an Aunt Jocasta and Murtaugh Fraser reunion. Wouldn't we love to see that on screen? Ghost Murtaugh, he comes and visit Jocasta. I'm sure some of it would be private, but it would be a cool meeting to see how things go. How's the afterlife? Let's see what this says, though. Friday, August 9th, 2024. So that is fairly soon, folks. We've got 5:30 p.m. VIP meet and greet with Maria Doyle Kennedy and Duncan LaCroix. That is awesome. $50 a ticket, not bad. And 6:30, a conversation with Maria Doyle Kennedy and Duncan LaCroix, an engaging Q&A session. No extra price on that one, so you can just go and chill out as long as there's one of the 350 seats free. They've also posted their Saturday, or at least part of their Saturday schedule here with the VIP meet and greet, conversations, another meet and greet. Goodness gracious. So there are a couple of chances there, and tickets remaining. That's nice. They're letting us know. 5 p.m. tea time meet and greet with Duncan. Oh, that'd be fun. Now I kind of wish I was going there, but I can't go to everything, so I can't go to that one. 8 p.m. an outlandish nightcap. Oh, well, everybody should go to that, but it is $120 a ticket. And they have the Sunday schedule posted as well. It looks like 9:30 a.m. VIP meet and greet with Maria and Charles. A little switching around, but with Charles not being there, they're going to have to switch that around a bit. Maybe it's just with Maria now. At 10:30, a conversation with Maria and Charles. Again, switching stuff around. That would have to be a necessary thing when a star cancels. And keeping it real with Maria and Duncan. That's going to be no problem. That one is $80 with 78 tickets remaining. So even though that gathering is fairly close, it looks like there is still a lot of opportunity to go do something fun and interesting. Again, it is in Canada, so you might have to have a passport ready. But if you have the free time, this one looks like it could be fun to go to. If you get a chance, let me know below. Now, I will warn you, I have a spoiler at the very end, and I wanted to give people who don't want spoilers the opportunity to back out as soon as this clip is done. So now, when I originally recorded this, I wasn't paying as much attention to the dates as I should have, so I'm considering this a throwback. And while honestly I was trying to invite people to come check something out that has been done for almost a decade, I did decide to keep this bit in just because, well, it was an interesting honor and worth mentioning. This one is shared by Outlander France for obvious reasons that will become very obvious here in just a moment. Sam, Terry, Ron, Meryl, and John. This is all in French, and I'm not French, so we're going to have to guess from there. But if we can look at the picture, Paley exhibit, The Artistry of Outlander, opens June 8th. So That is very cool. I've never been to a true wax museum. I've seen a couple of wax mock-ups at other museums for, whatever reasons, but I've never been to a wax museum. And this isn't a wax museum, but it looks like it's going to be a lineup just like one where you're just like walking through and it looks like them. I wonder if you're going to be able to take pictures of yourself with them. Probably one of those faraway selfies where you're standing in front of the thing. Like I could take a picture of myself with any of these characters up here, but it won't really be with them because they're behind me. Anyway, that is neat. I just wanted to share that real quick. I don't know how many of you could go check it out if you wanted to, but just the fact that they're being honored in such a way, I thought was fantastic news. Speaking of fantastic news and great information, those of you who don't want any spoilers, this is your time to head on out. I want to thank you so much for joining me so far. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when the next one comes out. And but yeah, if you don't want any spoilers, this one is for Blood of My Blood, and I don't want to mess with anybody who doesn't want to know what's going to happen. But I do thank you so much for joining me up until this point, and I will see you in the next video. Are we good? Everybody gone? All right. Outlander LSBR. I'm sure I'm getting that wrong. They share this though, and just for fun, I'm going to translate it this time. Cute moment on this Sunday. Today is Father's Day in the USA, and we earned this gift for those who loved Angus and Rupert's friendship. Who didn't? Let's see what they were like in childhood in Outlander, Blood of My Blood. Get ready for the cutest Father's Day cast news ever. Young Rupert and Angus are coming to Grand Torque, played by none other than the real sons of Blood of My Blood and Stephen Walters. I think somebody got their hashtags and their ats mixed up there. Grand Torque and Stephen Walters' sons are playing their younger selves, or their younger characters. This is very cool. And I think they had trouble because they repeated basically the same thing. But we have that here. You can see, oddly, I think that Angus looks pretty much the same, but Rupert does look a little different here. Maybe it's the facial hair growth, change, shaving. Anyway, how cool is that though, that their own sons are cast to play them? These are cute little guys too. Oh my gosh. And they're already dressed out and set. So possibly already recording scenes that they're in for Blood of My Blood. I would think that being in costume would be something that they don't just get to be. So very good luck, boys, on your, I don't know if it's their debut as actors, but I do wish them loads of luck. Let's see some of these other images. There is a video, but it is a Stars video, so I will definitely include this link below so you can watch it. Let's take a look and see. We've got a couple of images here. I don't have a lot to say about these because they're just sweet. It's like a dad who's proud of his son. His son's like a little embarrassed. Got cute little dimples going on too. And now the son looks bored, but that's okay. Working with dad probably can be a little boring, or he's listening intently to questions. Either way, yeah, it's fantastic news. Excited that it's like more and more progress is being made on what's coming up next. And that is what I have today, guys. Not lots and lots of Sam, but let me tell you something. I came across an image that I will include in the next video or the one after that, and it made me stop and go, wow. So look forward to that. I do hope you got some great entertainment, some fun images, and some interesting information about our cast and what's going on in their world. We'll have lots more coming up later on the week. I just had a lot to do last yesterday, and then some stuff to do later on today. So I will be doing a big record tomorrow. Lots of stuff to share. Please, if you didn't already, do subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and then subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell if you'd like more. Always give a thanks to my members and to my patrons. Thanks so much for your continued assistance in this endeavor of mine. I do hope that you enjoy some of the little tidbits I've been trying to share, and I've got more coming up. I've been ordering things that have things to do with Outlander, and they aren't here yet, but when they do come, you'll already know that I've got them and where to look for it. So please look out for those extra posts. And if you didn't get enough Outlander information and think there might be something you've missed, please do check out any of my other Outlander videos here. And when you do, I'll see you there. And to continue with the joviality of this episode, and I do enjoy the Crom. Not dressed as their, now those of you who don't want any spoils, this